I've got two questions for you this week. The first is, who do you want to be? And the second is, what do you want to do? Now, your answer to those two questions might be very different, but there's an opportunity here. If you bring them really close together, they could be incredibly powerful. Let's get started. Hi, my name's Simon Phillips, and this week's episode of The Change Show is all about vision and mission and how those two can combine incredibly powerfully to create change, not just at an organizational level, but for us personally. And that's what we're going to do. By the end of this video, you'll not only know the difference between these two things, but how they can combine, how you can use that to power you forward. I'm also going to share some quick tips on how you can craft really powerful vision and mission statements and take yourself to the next level when it comes to your own objectives in life. So stick around. So for some people, vision and mission are incredibly similar and they struggle to differentiate between the two. There is a distinction though, and I want to share that with you in a moment. But before that, I just want you to understand, if you can get clarity around vision and mission for yourself, it can be incredibly liberating. Not only will you be clear on what your priorities are when you wake up in the morning, but you'll also be clear on what are the actions that are going to help you get where you want to go. You'll be able to assess at the end of the day whether it's been a good day or a day that you need to learn from to improve. And finally, you'll be able to assess anything that comes your way to understand, is this what I want to spend my time doing? Is this going to help me achieve my personal vision? So what is a vision? This was explained to me by an old manager of mine who made it really clear, not just what a vision is, but what's the difference between a vision and a mission. He said very simply, a vision is to be and a mission is to do. And if you just keep it nice and simple like that, even I can understand it, it should be really helpful in helping you craft your own vision and mission statements. So think of the vision as an adjective that describes who you want to be, what you want to create in the world. I want to create happiness. I want to be happy. I want to be somebody that serves others. I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want to be a custodian of the planet. In essence, it's telling you what it is that you're aiming to be. So a good example is LinkedIn, who have this as their vision statement: to create economic opportunity for every member of the global workplace. Nice and simple, nice and straightforward. Everybody can imagine what that's all about. And that's the space we're creating for ourselves here when we're crafting a vision. We're creating something that we can imagine. It's how we want the world to be in the future. It's what we want to fix. It's what we want to improve. So if you think of it in those terms, that will help you in terms of deciding what's your vision. And coming back to you personally, it might help you decide what's the most important thing to me. So this is not what am I going to do on a daily basis. It's what do I want to be? Who do I want to be? How do I want to be remembered? So in terms of my L4 framework, this one fits under the category of leave one legacy. What's the legacy I want to leave behind? What can I imagine having achieved in my lifetime? What do I want to strive for? Who do I want to be in the eyes of other people? Who do I want to be from my own perspective? So on to the mission then. Who do I want to be was our vision. How I want to do it is my mission. What am I going to do? It's all about verbs. Am I going to build something? Am I going to share something? Am I going to collaborate with others? Am I going to engineer something? I'm going to craft something. I'm going to make something. I'm going to do something on a daily basis that enables me to achieve my vision, is working towards that vision. And it makes clear through the use of all these verbs of what am I going to be doing on a daily basis. So a great example that we all see on the internet is TED. Their mission statement is incredibly simple: to spread ideas. So every day when the people at TED are working on that, all of their thinking is focused on how is this spreading ideas? Is it something that goes on in the background to ensure that we can spread ideas? Is it something about getting the right speakers up on stage in front of the world to spread ideas? Is it about sharing content all over the internet to spread ideas? It's what they do on a daily basis. So as I said at the top of today's show, it's all about recognizing the power of a vision and a mission. It's all about the power of the combination. If I know who I want to be and what I'm going to do to achieve it, then every day I can wake up with incredible energy. I can be motivated even when things are not going my way, even when there's been a plot twist. Like, just imagine waking up thinking, right, today it's all about doing the video and getting that out there. And then when you're shaving, you cut yourself. I mean, who would do a silly thing like that? Anyway, that's what happened this morning, but it's just a plot twist. Now I know that at least throughout this video I've given you something to laugh at. If you're laughing, then life's enjoyable. You're probably picking up the odd bit of information that will help you along the way as well. Almost like it was my plan. Anyway, getting back to it. A powerful vision and a powerful mission are good, but if they are different, if they're warring with each other, it may be that they're not going to combine powerfully. So for example, imagine if I wanted to get rich. That was my vision. But my mission was to do nothing all day. It's unlikely that that vision is going to happen. I need to put in some effort to work and bring those two things together. So all I need to do if I want to be rich is decide, what am I willing to do to get there? Now, there's no guarantee that that effort will get you to achieve your vision, but at least you're doing your bit. At least you can get up motivated every day. And if you bring those two things together, you will be powerful. So you'll see behind me this week, I've got a book all about Muhammad Ali, whose vision was to be the greatest. He often talked about that in the present tense. He said, I am the greatest. But what he did was he thought about, how am I going to do that? He trained hard. He used to say, I'm going to train harder than any opponent. I'm going to outthink. I'm going to be smarter than any opponent. He knew, he broke it down into what he needed to do to make that vision come to life. If we bring this into the modern world and think about a company that's grabbing all the headlines right now, Tesla have a vision to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. And one of their mission statements is to create the most compelling car company of the 21st century by driving the world's transition to electric vehicles. Now, we all know that Tesla also has interests in other activities, or at least Elon Musk does. He wants to do that sustainable energy in a number of different areas, but specifically for Tesla, they're focused on the most compelling car company of the 21st century. So how about you? What's your vision? Who do you want to be? What would you like to have achieved in the next 5 years? You don't have to necessarily think right out into the future, 40 years down the line, but just for the next few years, what do you hope to have achieved? Who do you want to be? The who do you want to be, by the way, can actually influence your behavior as well. Not just in the things that you do, but how you do those things. So if you want to be a happy person, it's likely that everything that you do, you're going to inject joy, inject happiness. People around you will feel the buzz because it's the way you do things as well. So it's not all about the specifics of what you're doing, but how you do it can bring your vision to life as well. So I promised you at the start we'd talk about how to craft this. And all I would suggest is keep it simple. Do some reading. Who inspires you? Who's got an attitude that you love? When you hear someone on the radio or hear somebody on a podcast, What is it about them that really excites you? That's a great place to start. Find out about their vision. What is it that they are trying to achieve? How are they going about it? That's where you start to build in some mission ideas as well. So in crafting your vision and mission, reading is a great place to start. You could also just Google it. We all say that, don't we, to our kids if they've got a really tough question? Well, have you looked at Google? It sounds like we're wise and we know what we're talking about, but of course we have no idea. But you can Google it. There's lots of advice on the internet. In fact, today's blog that I'm going to be writing will be all about that as well. So if you want to go and look at that, go off to simonphillipstcm.com and have a look at some suggestions there on crafting some great vision and mission statements for yourself. Another great thing to do here is look for something to fix. What is it that you see on a daily basis that probably hasn't been fixed as yet? There's something you can do to make it even better. That's a great place to start, especially when it comes to your vision. What would you love to see that currently doesn't exist, currently doesn't have a great solution for it? Or maybe it does have a solution, but you just have a vision of it working in a different way. Look for things that fascinate you, that really intrigue you, and you can imagine investing some time into it, because that's what it's going to take. If you're going to put this mission statement together and describe what you're going to do on a daily basis, it's going to take some effort. So look for something that you're interested in and then craft your vision and mission around that. So let me share with you my vision and my mission. My vision is a world where everybody has a change maker within arm's reach. Everybody can just, if they need some help or support to work through the changes in their lives, they've got somebody on hand who can help them. So what am I doing on a daily basis? I'm focused on developing change makers, helping people acquire the skills and the mindset and the thought processes that are going to help them get out there and support other people. So that's my vision and mission. What's yours? Share in the comments. Get in touch with me through social media. You'll find me all over the different channels, and I'd love to hear from you. What's your vision and mission? Let's share it and make the world an even better, more fun, bright place. I'll look forward to hearing from you. Take care.